Okay, I think I should be live, unless I mess this up. I've never used Hangouts before to stream. Let me just see if it's... looks like it's working. Hello, Chryson. My name is Jeff. Okay, hello, Jeff, then. Hang on. Just gonna pull up the stream chat again. Okay, so hello everybody, Mr. Lego Lover 55 here, and so this live stream I'm going to be going over just talking about Universe M-55 and stuff while deconstructing some Lego sets here, and then also I'll be showing you guys this thing right here. This notebook is actually full of the script, all of the scripts for Solek and Mazeka adventures, season 1, 2, and all the holiday specials and all that. So very excited to show you guys that, see what all that. Because before I started using Google Docs to write stuff down, I would use this notebook for Solek and Mazeka adventures. But Bionicle Shorts was unscripted, so I didn't do anything for that. So this was where I started scripting. So in that notebook. So I'll show that off to you guys. Whether you're watching live or after. But anyways, yeah, if you are watching live, you can go ahead and ask me any questions about the about my Bionicle series and universes and Universe M-55 and all that. So ask about any of my series like Solek and Mazeka or Hero's Quest or House Adventures or something like that. You guys, that's not supposed to be there. You guys can ask me questions about that, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. And I'll also hopefully be going into depth about how the series came into being, how I came up with them, and all of that. But yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to be deconstructing these sets. Actually, can anyone hear me? I was sort of far from the mic. Let's see. Can people hear me better now? Okay. If you guys are watching, let me know if you can hear me. I'm using this microphone, but it's sort of far away from me. I'm just gonna put that there. Having some live stream troubles, I know. Let's see if I can move the camera, or I guess a little bit here. I'm using my laptop to record this, which is different from what I normally do, but thought I'd try it out, I guess. Let me just see how that looks out on stream. Rex Productions, hello. Salutations. I can hear you pretty well. Okay, good. Just making sure, because my mic's kind of far from me, but I don't know. But anyways, so again, we're going to be going over just some stuff on how my series came into being, and this notebook is full of the script for Solek and Mazeka Adventures, Season 1, 2, and all the holiday specials, and so just going into depth, I guess a little behind-the-scenes stuff, I guess. But while we do that, we'll be taking apart these Ninjago sets, and I'm doing that because I don't really want these to put together anymore. They're taking up a lot of space on my shelf, and yeah, I just made the review for this one. This one just went out today, and if you watched it, you would know I'm not exactly very fond of this set. I think the only reason I got this was for General Kozu. So, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start deconstructing it because I don't really want these on my shelf taking up space, and some of these do have useful pieces, like the Borak guys on Kai's Blade Cycle there. Those are useful. But, okay, so, yeah, again, if you guys have any questions about my series or anything, feel free to go ahead and ask them. So, yeah. So far, there's 2 people here, I guess. I think. But I guess while I'm waiting for questions, I could go over, I guess, some stuff on how just the beginning of my sort of universe of Bionicle series and construction films and all that I've made. So the beginning of everything starts with Bionicle Shorts. And Bionicle Shorts was a series I made around 2015, 2016, around that time. Well, it started in 2015 and continued and ended in 2016. And trying to think. So yeah, that went on for about 2 years until I canceled it in I think in October of 2016 because the finale was the Halloween special or something. And yeah, so Bionicle Shorts was completely unscripted. There wasn't any script involved. It was just all pure whatchamacallit, forgot what's the word. I don't know. It's unscripted. Improv. That's it. That's the word. Improv. So it's completely improv. There's no scripting involved at all. So yeah, it's definitely not my best work, but hey, you gotta start somewhere, I guess, you know. But yeah, Krixa, it's pretty cool that you have a whole notebook full of scripts and stuff. Are most of your series connected to one another? Yes, they all are. So far, all of my films are connected, except for Vizuna's Journey. That one is just sort of like a side story to the Bionicle G2 universe. I decided to make that because I made the first Vizuna's Journey, and I wanted to make another because it was pretty fun. And it turned out a lot better than I expected. And now I have a lot better like editing softwares, and I thought I would, I guess, try to fit this one in with the canon. But yeah, all of my series that I've made so far are connected. So Bionicle Shorts, Solek and Mazeka Adventures, seasons 1 and 2, House Adventures, A Hero's Quest, which is upcoming, and yeah. But let's see, who else we got? Haha lol, hello, hello. And Aura's here. Hello, chicken tenders. What are your thoughts on reviving Bionicle Anonymous? Okay, so funny story, actually. I was just watching Reviving Bionicle Anonymous for like maybe the 5th or 6th time or something right before I started live streaming. So yeah, I don't know. You could probably guess my thoughts on it just from that statement alone, but just it's really good. I honestly recommend checking it out, and it's just definitely inspiring because there isn't a whole lot of action in it, but that's sort of okay because the main focus of that episode, or I guess video or whatever, is, or film, I guess, is I guess, what's it? I guess morals and stuff like that. So dealing with the Bionicle, it just shows like how many different reactions there were to Bionicle ending in the Bionicle community. I really love that. So I think Suddenly Oranges went into more depth on it in one of LJ's podcasts, or not podcasts, but live shows or whatever, the LJ Johnston show. He went into more depth about that, which is really cool. Like there's the guy. Like in Reviving Bionicle, there was the guy who was like upset about Bionicle ending, wanted to bring it back. There was a guy who was like disappointed, just hit all those sort of genres of people reacting to Bionicle ending, which I thought was great. And yeah, and I think actually I also really like, I think some of the music pieces in that episode were made by Suddenly Oranges himself. Because actually they're on his SoundCloud, and I've listened to them, all 3 of them. They're really good, so check them out. Let's see. Since when was it dead? Man, yes, I agree. That line was just like, who's gonna keep Bionicle alive? Dramatic pause. Since when was it dead? That was the best line ever. Like, oh my god, that was such a good line. Like, yeah, it just really just shows like how much like the Bionicle community is like, shows how much it isn't dead. It's like still alive. I really love that line. But yeah. Haven't watched it yet, but I'm excited to do so when I get around to watching it. Okay, yeah, definitely watch it. It's definitely worth the time. It's like, I think it's 27 minutes, so it is a bit long, but it's definitely worth watching. Okay, so I'm probably going to put a bunch of the system pieces into this plastic bag, and then take all the useful Technic pieces and such, like this and the Borak eye, and going to sort those out with my other pieces. So, yep. There's that. But, oh, I think I was talking, okay, yeah, before I started talking about Reviving Bionicle, I think I was talking about Bionicle Shorts or something. Oh yeah, so the history of how my Universe M-55 came into being. So it started with Bionicle Shorts. All of those were completely unscripted, and I never even had in mind that I would be doing sort of this more, I guess, sort of bigger universe with interconnected series and all that. Didn't really plan on doing that in Bionicle Shorts, but but then, so 2016 was when I ended it. But then in 2017, around the summer, I I think that was like around the time after I watched like Reviving Bionicle. So yeah, Reviving Bionicle is a huge inspiration of my series and stuff. So just all the live action stuff. I think around that time I like finished watching um, Reviving Bionicle 3, episode 5, I think, and I was really impressed by it. I thought that was amazing, and so that was just one of the things that wanted to, like, I guess, wanted me to influence me more to create my own series. And so that series ended up becoming Solek and Mazeka Adventures, or as it was first called, the Summer Adventures of Solek and Mazeka, because it was the adventures of them taking place in the summer. So, yep. I need to do my homework, so I can't stay here long. Sorry, that's okay. Haha, lol. Homework is annoying, but yeah, I actually don't have any homework today, thank goodness, or this weekend, because it is, I think, Memorial Day, or is it Labor Day? I get them mixed up. Let me just check. It's so Monday is okay. It's not showing up on here, but yeah, it is like Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day week or something like that. I always get the two confused, but yeah, I got no homework, so it's also one of the reasons I'm doing this stream. But yeah, so Solid Music Adventures was inspired a lot by Reviving Bionicle, and so yeah, I think around that time. And that is when I started writing the script in here in that notebook. So you'll see a lot of this episodes for that. So I started with episode 1, which was Pool Party, and it has been like about a year since that, a little over a year since that episode came out. So it's been quite some time now, and pretty soon it will. Actually, wait, 2017 was. Yeah. Okay, it came out last year, 2017. So okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it has been a little over a year since the first episode of Solek and Mazeka came out, but yeah. So yeah, from Solek and Mazeka Solek and Mazeka was inspired a lot by Reviving Bionicle, and yeah, I think around that time actually I sort of discovered I created the first 3 episodes, and when I was recording the 4th one, which the 4th and 5th episode were just Solek and Mazeka exploring Europe, different places in Europe, because in that summer, the summer of last year, I went on a sort of European vacation, and so that's what I did with 2 of the Solek and Mazeka adventure episodes from season 1, and yeah, I think around that time actually I was sort of getting more into the Hapori series, all their stuff. So I think the first one was like the Christmas. COD Christmas special, I think, or maybe it was the Autumn Christmas special. I can't remember exactly, but around that time, I started watching them. I thought, oh wow, these are really good, and they just sort of inspired me to keep pushing this sort of series, the Solek and Mazeka series. But then eventually, I finished doing season 1 and episode 10. That was a bit of a struggle to get out because that took quite a while. But I finished season 1 and finally finished episode 10. And again, it took a long time to finish. And I don't know, episode 10 of season 1 is still definitely one of my favorite episodes. I don't know. But that took a while to come out. But then after that, I considered maybe doing a season 2. And yeah, that's eventually what happened. I made a season 2. Let's see, has there been any other comments? Labor Day is Monday. Okay, thank you. I have Tuesday off as well because the teachers have to go to a place, but then I find out I'm missing pretty much all week. Oh, that's funny. Oh, hello, Andrew Peterson. Nice to see you. Oh, one more thing. Should be more harsh to LEGO community. There was a guy called Brick Boy Builder who made a tiny city. Now, I'm not trying to be rude, but it's actually really bad. He didn't even try. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know what you were saying, but hang on. Hi, and there is only one positive. Only one positive comment. Sometimes LEGO community is way too nice. I guess so. Who is the character you're talking about? The Solo Mazeka, or however you spell it? Solek and Mazeka adventures. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit fast and you get them confused, but Solek and Mazeka adventures. That's what I'm talking about, seasons 1 and 2, how those came into being. Sorry if I'm talking a bit fast there, but let's see. I agree if you don't say something, they can't improve it. Oh, it's Solek and Mazeka. Well, oops. Yep, sorry if I was talking a bit fast, but okay, yeah, I need to separate. Let me just push all of those back there. So now I have to try to organize all these Technic pieces. Oh, and also, guys, sorry if there's like any background noise. My mom's having like a book club right now, so there might be some noise and all that. So apologies if there is a bit of background noise. I hear a vacuum right now for some reason. I don't know why there's a vacuum going on. But should I buy Solek? I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess. I mean, he's sort of a hard one to recommend because I don't know if you'd really get much enjoyment out of him. I guess, I don't know. Really depends on what you think of Solek, I guess. But okay, so I'm just gonna move all the system pieces and stuff over here, and just Technic pieces in this pile, and I'll sort out all the Technic pieces later. For now, I just need to get all the system pieces out of here and put them in the bag. But yeah, so where was I? So, Solek and Mazeka Season 2, I think. So after I finished Season 1, I wanted to make a Season 2, and so that's what I ended up doing. So I created Season 2, which was titled War of Heroes, and the first little teaser of Season 2. Well, actually, no. Before Season 2, there was the Halloween and Christmas special, and then there's also the 4th of July shorts and Thanksgiving shorts. But so yeah, there were those. But the Halloween and the Christmas special, those were mainly those episodes, or I guess specials, were mainly foreshadowing to Season 2 of Solek and Mazeka, with like the Hero Factory sets stealing their guys' Solek and Mazeka's candy on Halloween. And then the sort of sudden appearance of Black Phantom, him being a villain, in the Christmas special. The Black Phantom who stole Christmas, as I referenced him. So yeah. Speaking of Christmas, I do have some pretty cool plans for the House Adventures Christmas special this year. So very excited to start working on that, hopefully soon. But yeah, let's see what else is going on in the chat. So what's up? Hello, Chryson. Not much. Well, actually, kind of a lot. I'm talking about how pretty much how Universe M-55 came to be as it is today, I guess. How it sort of started off, its early origins, its roots, I guess a little sort of behind the scenes information or whatever. And I'm also deconstructing Lego sets, and I just finished the Kai's Blade Cycle. So now I'm just gonna take this bag and dump all the pieces in it. What else is going on? Stuff about Brick Boy Builder. So yeah, I've never heard of him before. I'll have to maybe look for him. Just for a joke. He's not that much on eBay. I'm assuming you're referencing Solek. Yeah, I don't know. I guess for a joke if you wanted to. It really depends if you wanted to do that. Let's see. Okay. I can relate. In the middle of Neo Protector Season 1, I had an idea for Season 2. So yeah. Yeah, it's always nice when you like finish like a season or like just finish a series and then just say, hey, I want to do this again, but with the same characters, and so I'll just do another season. That's always a great feeling when you get ideas to do another season. Okay, so that's that. Just move these Technic pieces off to the side. Oh wait, then there's this. I forgot about that. Well, there's no like. Well, I guess I'll take those flame pieces off. Those can be used, and I'll just put that off to the side. I'm going to try to keep all the minifigures intact, especially Kozu. He's an awesome minifigure. But, so yeah. I got Solek in a trade before, solid set, and I like his mask design. I would recommend him. Yeah, his mask is pretty cool as well. I would use it for anything. I've just kept it on Solek, of course, but yeah, he has a pretty cool looking mask. I've seen it on some mocks. I think the Shadowed one using it on one of his mocks. I forgot which mock it was. The Shadowed one, I think. but I'm gonna try to do some voice acting right now on my voice changer. Be right back. Okay. It's good to know he's not a liquid set. Oh yeah, because yeah, there are some sets that have definitely increased in price over the years. Oh, cough, cough, Toamata, cough, I guess. But I guess going back to how I was, so Solek and Mazeka season 2. So after a lot of the stuff in the Christmas special, Halloween special was foreshadowing to the to season 2, the main plot of season 2, which was a sort of Hero Factory versus Bionicle theme, I guess. So just going back, because I remember watching a lot of videos, like back when Hero Factory came out, I just remember seeing a lot of Bionicle versus Hero Factory stuff. So I thought I'd do something a little bit inspired by that, and that's what season 2 pretty much came to be. And I ended up calling it War of Heroes. So season 1 was titled The Summer Adventures, and I believe season 2 is called The War of Heroes, which it was sort of a little bit of a pun because you've got like the heroes, like the Bionicles, the Bionicle sets and all that. They're like the main heroes, the protagonists of the story. And then you have the other heroes, which are the Hero Factory sets. They're the antagonists, but they're called heroes. So that was one of the main reasons. It's sort of a play on words, I guess, but that was one of the main reasons I chose that for the title of that. Yeah, so season 2 happened, and it definitely took a lot of breath out of me from just working on it. It was pretty much the main thing that I was filming this year, pretty much for the first half of 2018, and I'm very happy with how it ended up turning out. Although I'm sort of happy with the ending, but I feel like it could. I don't know. I'm just not exactly happy with how well it was written, I guess. And that's what I'm going to try to do better with my newer series that are upcoming, such as The Hero's Quest. I definitely think that's a lot better written than Solek and Mazeka. Because the thing with Solek and Mazeka, the script for that, I wrote it in this notebook. And the thing was that if I wanted to change something, if I didn't like something and I wanted to change it, I would have to erase it. And usually that's a bit messy because you guys know pencils and erasers and all that. It doesn't get rid of it completely in a very, I guess, clean fashion. So I didn't always like to go back and edit it, but yeah, so that's one of the main reasons. Like I probably would have changed a lot of stuff, but I just didn't want to because it would just be messy. But that's why I'm starting to use Google Docs now, so that doesn't happen and I can like edit stuff. Okay, so now we're taking apart Garmatron, which is a set I didn't really like too much. I really think I only got it for Kozu. Let's see what else is going on. So what do you have planned to release next? Okay, so I'll be getting to that in a second. So where was I? I was on Solek and Mazeka season 2, so I came out with that. Wasn't exactly too happy with how it turned out, but it's okay. It was okay, I guess. But definitely a lot of my future series are going to be written a lot better than how Solek and Mazeka was, because doing it in Google Docs writing the script and stuff in Google Docs is a lot easier, and just, yeah, a lot easier. So after season 2, so the final episode of Solek and Mazeka season 2 came out, and so yeah, that came out I think in I forgot when it was, but it was like really close to what? Well, no, I think it came out in, let me see, January. So it's the first 2 episodes came out in March, April 3, 4, and 5. March, April, May was the next 3 episodes. June. Okay, I think it ended in June. So the last 2 episodes of Solek and Mazeka Adventures came out in June, I think. And just honestly working on Solek and Mazeka Adventures a whole lot, like just pretty much the entire half of the year, it sort of wore me out a bit, and I didn't exactly want to do any more with I didn't want to do any more episodes or series focusing on Solek and Mazeka anymore, which is one of the reasons I decided to cancel it, because I wanted to move on and like explore different characters. And that's sort of where House Adventures comes in. So House Adventures, I started, the first episode actually came out, or I guess episode 0 or whatever, the prologue or whatever, that came out April 1st, so that was like in the middle of when Solek and Mazeka season 2 was coming out. So, but then the first episode came out pretty recently, came out last month, I think. And House Adventures basically just tells what life is like for a lot of the sets living in the room. It's not like specifically focused on any characters, just it's sort of a little fun series with full of random stuff. Definitely more focused on comedy, which that was what that's originally what Solek and Mazeka was supposed to be, based on comedy. But then it started to, I guess, sort of intensify, if you know what I mean. Just sort of, I guess, just get a lot more intense and stuff like that. Edgy, maybe. I don't know the word for it, but it just started to get more, I guess, cinematic, and it's not exactly, I don't know how to describe it, but definitely not as comedic as season 1 used to be. But yeah, it's sort of one of the main reasons I decided to cancel it, because I don't know, I wasn't having fun with writing them anymore. And just a lot of jokes that I could have made with them, like a lot of like Avatoran meme jokes or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I just sort of got tired of doing them, so that's one of the reasons I canceled Solek and Mazeka. Anyone else? Let's see. Oof, gotta go. Also, I don't think you answered my question, or I didn't hear. Oh, do you collect Exoforce? I think, is that the question you're referring to? I think that is. So yeah, I don't collect Exoforce. I wish I did, but I don't. I remember seeing a lot of the, I don't know, I remember just going on the website when it was out, and I just always remember like wanting the sets. Like I remember there was the wave and like the sets that were like set in the jungle, and they had like these mini bots. I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. I always wanted to get some of the Exoforce sets, but unfortunately never did. But yeah, and then I should have something new coming soon. I had to have my friend redo some lines, so I haven't been able to edit it, but should be this week. Okay, well that's great. But yeah, so where was I? I think I was talking about House Adventures. I was around there. So yeah, House Adventures, it's basically just a series about a bunch of random characters and just telling what life is like for sets in the room that live their everyday normal lives. There's not like a whole lot of action, but it's definitely based more around comedy, which was what Solek and Mazeka was supposed to be, but then that sort of ended up, I guess the comedy in Solek and Mazeka sort of ended up decreasing. So I just decided to create a new series for that. But yeah. And then, so right now, that's my current series, which is House Adventures, but A Hero's Quest will be coming pretty soon, well, fairly soon. It's coming next year, I guess. I have pretty much I've completed the script and everything, but I'm going to be hopefully doing a casting call video soon. I haven't recorded it yet. I probably should do that. I'm thinking about it this weekend, but I don't know. One more thing I actually forgot. So I'll actually get to this near the end, but I do want some feedback on what I could do for maybe an House Adventures Easter special. Yes, I am planning a lot ahead, I guess. I'm just planning ahead right now because I know what I'm doing for the Christmas special, and I know, well, I don't think I'm doing a Halloween special, but I'm doing a Christmas special, and I think that's it. And then I think I'll also be doing like a birthday short, Phoenix's birthday short around January, hopefully, maybe. But oops, okay, drop that. So yeah, House Adventures, and then the next series in my, I guess, Universe M-55 is A Hero's Quest. So that one is going to be upcoming, hopefully coming out next year. I'm planning to maybe get it out in March. I'm planning, so that was like around the time second, okay, I lost that piece. Second season of Solek and Mazeka season 2 came out, so it'll be a year since then. But yeah, let's see. Birthday shorts are fun. Yes, indeed they are. But so yeah, not House Adventures. Heroes Quest is going to be the next series. I don't really want to spoil a whole lot about it right now, but it'll be the next series. But then after A Hero's Quest, I'll be doing. I've already announced this, I think, in one of my update videos, but I'll be doing Phoenix movie, or at least try to. So the plan is to get a lot of the footage done for A Hero's Quest before the end of this year, and that way I have a lot more time next year to work on the footage and stuff for the Phoenix movie, that's sort of the plan. Not sure how well it'll work out, but that's the goal. Okay, so I'm actually surprised how quick I've gotten through this. I did not expect it to take, like, what time is it now? So, okay, well, I've been streaming for like half an hour now, so I guess that's pretty fair. But, yeah. Easter egg hint or something super meta. Hang on. So, yeah, I was going to ask you guys, not for ideas, but for, I guess, thoughts on what I could do, what I plan to do for like an Easter special, because right now I'm sort of in a bit of a writer's block with the Easter special. I haven't started writing it yet, but right now I'm just coming up with ideas, and I've got a fairly good idea, I think. But the thing is, I want the Easter special. I want it to be a House Adventures Easter special. However, the ideas I came up with, they were pretty good, but the problem is that if I applied those ideas to the actual Easter special, it would seem more like a Hero's Quest Easter special. And I was wondering if you guys would prefer the Easter special to be based around House Adventures or Hero's Quest. So that's just one of the things I've been trying to figure out right now. So I've been like jotting down ideas and figuring out what I can do. So I thought I'd maybe ask you guys, because these streams are sort of the best way for me to interact with you guys, I guess. Hello there, boys. Hello, creepy biotube stalker. And Aura says, I just remembered that I should write a Labor Day short. Oh. Yep, it's the creeps in the deep. Creeps in the deeps. But, okay, I think my computer's sort of found. Okay, yeah, I think my computer's or laptop's heating up. But, okay, geez, this is a massive pile of system pieces. But, so yeah, just wondering, what are you guys' opinions? Should I make the Easter special House Adventures, or based around House Adventures, or a Hero's Quest? Because if it's based around a Hero's Quest, it's going to be, the characters in it are going to be from a Hero's Quest. If it's House Adventures, it's just going to be random characters that I've chosen. Maybe ones that have appeared in previous House Adventure episodes, or maybe some new ones. Not too sure yet. But yeah, I just guys, would like some feedback on that. But yeah, so we're almost done here. Ooh, I like ball joints, and this one comes in lime green. Very happy about that. Let me just move that over here. But yeah, I think that's really all. That's pretty much the history of Universe M-55. Started with Bionicle Shorts, which ran 2015 to 2016. Then it was Solek and Mazeka's Adventures Season 1. That was 2017. And then there was the Solek and Mazeka Holiday Specials, which was also in 2017. And then there was Solek and Mazeka Season 2, which was 2018. And now there is House Adventures, which will be lasting, I believe, 2018, so this year, to a little over into 2019, actually, I think. So House Adventures should last 2018 to 2019, and I planned for there to be at least one episode a month. So I believe episode 1 came out last month, episode 2 came out this month, episode 3 is going to be coming out next month. I'm not sure what time. Right now, I currently have episodes 3 through 4 recorded and completely done. I haven't worked on I have a little bit, just like a tiny bit of footage done from episode 5. Pretty much just one scene. Should probably work more on that. But yeah, and I pretty much scripted the rest of all the House Adventures episodes. There's going to be, I think, like, there's, let me think, 6, 7, there's 8 episodes in total, and one of them is, well, no, 8 episodes in total, but then there's also the additional Christmas special and possibly the additional Easter special, but I'm not sure if that should be for a Hero's Quest or House Adventures. But yeah, I don't know what his series are. If it stars Solek, I might have a good clickbait. Oh, that would be great. Yeah, just use dates. Yeah, but let's see. I think it might be interesting if you did it with a Heroes Quest characters. It'd be fun to see more of the new characters in the mix. Either interesting new stuff or clickbaity old stuff. So, okay, thanks for the feedback, Krexa. So yeah, I guess so far Heroes Quest would be a good idea. But the thing is, like the main reason I didn't didn't really want to do a Heroes Quest because there's already I tried to fit in quite a bit of character development in the actual Heroes Quest series, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to add a little bit more. I guess just to add on some more character, just add more character to some of the characters of the main Alpha team, which are over here, by the way. You can see Furno's there, and then we can't see, but there's Rotor there. But yeah. So I think that's the history of Universe M-55 and everything. So, and it's just little hints of the future, I guess. So I guess once I'm done deconstructing this, I will show you what lies in this notebook, which is the entire script of every single Solek and Mazeka adventure related video that I've made. So you guys can look through that on this live stream. And should be pretty much done now. So, yep, that's everything, I think. Just move that there. The plastic bag. And start dumping all the pieces in here. Doctors hate him. This guy lost all his weight by ceasing to exist. Find out how. Not sure. I'm assuming that's an Infinity War reference, but can't say for certain. Okay. The universe M-55 and everything sounds like a good book title, like Makuda's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, that actually does sound like a good book title. The universe of them, Okay. The history of Universe M-55. That actually does sound like a really good book title. But yep. Okay. Everything's deconstructed. All those Technic pieces and such are there for stuff that I can use for construction, mocking. Just move that to the side. Not sure what I'll do with these minifigures. Maybe I'll put them in a bag or something. And then I have all of these wheel pieces, which I have no idea what I'm going to use these for. Got some gold ones and black ones. I have no idea. I don't even think these will fit in my... I have so many wheels. I think I put them in a separate bin or drawer or something. I don't know, but I'll just put those over there for now. Let's see. And something dropped. Oh, this gold wheel. Maybe he should aim at the camera at what he's doing. It would probably be a good idea. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't believe I just realized this. It's not exactly pointing very well. Oh geez, my live stream isn't live. Well, it's live, but it's not up to date, at least for me, so I have to... it's close, as far as it's gonna get, I think. Okay. There you go. Why would you aim the camera at what you're doing? Just point it at the wall. We don't need to see any figs. We just see wall. Good walls are sexy. Okay. But yeah. So, anyways, I guess for this, maybe I should point it at the wall. I don't know. Let me just see. Let me open up this. Let me see how well it turns out. There's Axon. Oh, there's more. Okay, wait. That is weird. It's reversed for some reason. Oh, okay. That is Is it reversed for you guys? I don't think it is. Okay, no, it's Google Hangouts is just weird. Oh, and I just opened up File Explorer. Okay, so let me see. No, that's too close. Maybe I'll put it like right here. And it's falling off the edge. Okay, I'm gonna just disconnect the keyboard from my laptop because, oops, that is a feature that I can do. Okay. Let's see how well this works now. Axe on, axe off. Yeah, he's missing his axe right now. Hang on, let me just reconfigure some of this wire stuff. Okay, let's see how well this works. Let's see, is this showing the notebook? Okay, I guess that sort of works. Let me just move that a little there. Okay, is this good? I think that's good. That should be good. But yeah, this is the notebook where I wrote all the script for Solek and Mazeka adventures and all that. So first page here, you can actually, let me just pull up the Google Hangouts one. So here you can see these were some of the episode titles I was coming up with, and for season 1, I did a new one. These are all of the final titles there, and then season 2, you can see there's some crossed out. There is let me move that there. Episode 6 was originally, so yeah, I originally had a lot of different ideas for season 2. One of them was going to be like, I don't know, Solek was like exiled or something because everyone was mad at him for some reason. I can't exactly remember what the original idea was, but yeah, but then I think he eventually would be like accepted back into the rebellion or something like that. Episode 6 was originally going to be called Solek's Day Off. That was originally going to be like a filler episode, which I'm glad that didn't end up happening. Episode 7, A Wish Upon a Star. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Episode 8, The Escapists, and that ended up just becoming Breakouts. Episode 9, Rise of the Dream Team. Yeah, it was a bad name, so I just ended up. And then episode 10, Only One Can Remain. Yeah, you can probably see why I changed a lot of these episode titles. But yeah, the final 2 episodes were ended up being just Mask of Life Part 1 and 2. But yeah, spoiler alert. I mean, these aren't like spoilers at all. Like Solek and Mazeka. See, Solek and Mazeka is pretty much done. I've completed all the episodes and everything. These is just a little behind the scenes of like how it ended up becoming what it was. But so yeah, not exactly a spoiler alert. These are just like scrapped. Some of the stuff I discussed was like just some scrapped concepts, I guess. But yeah, and here was the first page of the first ever Solek and Mazeka episode. You can see sort of titled here at the top, Pool Party there. But yeah, you can see this is sort of how I wrote my scripts. Let me see. So you can see this. Yeah, it is a bit messy. This is why I do it in Google Docs now. But first episode was like only 2 pages long. I was pretty proud of it back then. Obviously, not so much now, but I was proud of it back then. And then episode 2 was the bin. So there's that. It's about 2 and like a quarter pages long, something like that. So yeah. Episode 3, Popsicle Problems. That was one of my, originally when I came out with it, that was one of my favorite episodes because there was just like the action, because that was the first time I ever did like a fight scene at all. And pretty much after that, I didn't really do any good fight scenes until season 2. And this was like the first good one that I actually made. It was with, I think, Solek and Mazeka fighting over a popsicle. So yeah, this one was like 1, 2, 3 pages long. So that was neat. And then there was episode 4, European Vacation Part 1. Episode 5 was Part 2. So yeah, the majority of that episode was mainly like just montage clips. Let me see. You can just see adventure music right there. Adventure montage of London and Paris, and then to be continued. Yeah. So there's that. And then part 2 was the introduction of Makuta. So that was 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, and pretty much 4 pages. So that was the longest episode, I think, so far. And this is the part where they're just like saying hello to everyone after they got back. Okay, I haven't been able to look at the chat for a while, so let me see. Okay, no one's really watching right now. Right, yes, so there's that. But, okay, let me go back to here. So there's that. And I'm just going to skip through a lot of these because there isn't a whole lot of interesting stuff. I guess that's different. But then we get to episode 9, which, I don't know. A lot of season 1 was pretty much ended up being exactly what it was in here in the script. So, yeah, there's not really a whole lot of interesting stuff there. And then we get to episode 10, which when I first wrote it, I was really surprised with how long it was because I forgot how long it was. It was like ended up being 18 minutes, I think, or something like that. So there's 1 page, 2 pages, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 18 pages, and then there's the end. So yeah, there's 18 pages there. So it was the longest episode I ever made, and that would eventually be topped by the final episode of the season finale of season 2. So yeah, there's that. There's a TTV live stream going on now. Must be stealing all your viewers. Yeah, I noticed that. I planned this live stream yesterday, and then I saw their tweet that they were live streaming, and yeah, that sort of ruined it for me, I guess. But I've got some people here. You guys are watching, I guess. I'm watching. I'm also just scripting. Lol. Okay. Does he need to cut his fingernails? Probably. So okay. So then this is actually some exclusive content for you all. This is a scrapped, unused script for Solek and Mazeka for a Halloween special. And I mean, if you look at it, you can probably tell why it's scrapped. So, Tridax, like, attention, everyone. Excuse me, could you also? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't exactly like it. It wasn't exactly a whole lot of Solek and Mazeka stuff, so I just ended up scrapping it and ended up making the Halloween special, which is now public, or was public back in 2017. But there's just a look at that, and it continues on to the next page. And I just ended up not working on it anymore because I was not happy with how it was turning out. So yeah, I completely redid it, and here is the other one, the one that ended up being public, the Solek and Mazeka Halloween special. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5.5 pages long. So yeah, and then there's the Christmas special, which was a pretty neat one, I guess, as well. So yeah, this one's pretty much just also ended up being how it turned out. So yeah, and there's the end of that, and then there's just blank pages, and then there's this divider thing here, and then this is where the script for season 2 begins. So yeah, everyone shut up. Is Pridak Rewire's dad in the script? That's funny. Yeah, no. little Bionicle Revolution memes, I guess. So yeah, not a good script. I can never write a good holiday specials. Pridak is Pridak Rewire's dad in the script. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. Oh my gosh, I remember watching that live stream. That was great. Actually, what did I watch the live? I think I was there for part of the live stream. It was great. When TTV did the reading of Bionicle Revolution, that was just great. Oh my gosh. But so yeah, a lot of this stuff from here, it's just pretty much the same stuff as how it ended up being in the final version. So there's not really a whole lot of interesting stuff here. I know somewhere there's some, like, I think I crossed out some parts in certain episodes. Okay, this is episode 3, I think. Here's a crossed out part. This is a crossed out scene. Okay, so let's see what was going on. So I think it's okay. So this is after what was it? After Nilku gave Mazeka his new daggers, and there was going to be a scene where Furno was like rallying up all the Hero Factory sets. This is how he said it. So you can sort of read it there, but I guess I'll read it as well. So, attention, Team Brain Attack. We may be the largest team in Hero Factory, but let's not rely on that alone. It's just basically a pep speech, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, it was sort of just unnecessary. So I just decided to cut it off, and instead, just like after the night where all the sets are sort of meeting up, I just cut straight to the next day, where Mazeka is waking up there. So, yeah. And yeah, let me see if I can find more crossed out parts. Show you guys more exclusive stuff. So let's just, yeah. Everything's pretty normal right now. Just how it ended up being. Then there's Hero History, which was based around the Star Wars construction sets. So they got their own little episode, which I was pretty happy with this episode because it wasn't entirely based around Solek and Mazeka, but it just, I don't like this. The Star Wars construction sets, I feel like from this episode, they got a lot of different. They just got a lot of character, I guess, and that's just one of the reasons I really like this episode. But here's another crossed out part. Let's see. This was a line from Scout Trooper. And I think I ended up changing this, and I wrote how it ended up being on a note card. So, oh frick, I forgot where the brakes are on this thing, and now I ran over someone. I don't know. I think that first part might have been how it was in the episode. Man, whoever I ran over must have been like the freaking weakest person in the galaxy. I mean, they sure have at least heard they should have at least heard or seen me coming from a mile away. Yeah, I just ended up getting rid of that. Let's see. This is a hunt for more scrapped lines and such. Let's go over some more. Just pretty much same stuff as how it ended up being in the final episodes. Okay, there's the end of episode 6. Then episode 7, I feel like there was a battle No, I think all of them. This is how it ended up being. Okay. Let me see if I can find anything else in here. Then we're on. Here's a. Oh wait, no, that's the rewrite. Oh wait a minute, I skipped it. The parts there, episode 6, the beginning of that. Scrap script. Yeah, I even wrote it down here in the corner. Scrap script. I bracketed the whole thing. So yeah, this was originally going to be the vision sequence. Let me pull up Google Hangout so you guys see it better. This was going to be the vision sequence with Mazeka and Ignika, so you can read it there. It starts there at the bottom where the bracket is, and then it continues on here at the top. So, yep, there's that. You can read it if you want to. I ended up changing it because, I don't know, I wasn't happy with the dialogue, so I changed it. The vision sequence still ended up happening, but I just changed the dialogue, and I ended up rewriting the whole thing. And that's why I like Google Docs, because then you can just edit the dialogue. You don't have to completely rewrite it, I guess. Yeah. Is that there? There we go. And then it cuts to the next part. So where was I? I think at episode 8. So yeah, and then this was the actual sequence that ended up being. This was the rewrite, which ended up being in the final episode. But yeah. Is writing on computers better than books? I don't know. Yes. Especially when your writing is bad like mine. Oh yeah, want to move a paragraph. Or you want to move a paragraph. Yeah, I definitely recommend if you're doing scripts, I would definitely recommend like doing it on a computer or your phone or even your phone. Like that's because usually when I'm like going to school, I'll usually like work on scripts and stuff like that. Just when I'm in like a car ride and stuff, that's usually when I like to work on them sometimes. And then at school, when I have free time, I'll usually like to come up with ideas, just like jot down bullet points of what I can do for something. But yeah, I don't think there's anything interesting here. It's just how it ended up being in the final episode. Okay. Oh wait, here's another crossed out part. Nothing interesting here. We did it. Now it's time to take the fight to them. Okay, so yeah, I think I crossed that out and I ended up replacing with other dialogue that yeah, that was better than that, I guess. And then episode 9 continues on for quite a while. I don't think there was any rewrites or anything in this episode. I think it was just pretty much how it was ended up being. Actually, let me look at this. Actually, I just realized I wrote something in here that might actually give a little bit of a spoiler to future things I'm working on. But I just realized that I think it's in episode 10 here somewhere. I think the name of the mysterious voice that was talking to the witch doctor in. Oh wait, no, that was in the. Is it here? Okay, well. Oh yeah, okay. The original name of the mysterious voice that was talking to witch doctor was in episode 9, I think. Oh, I see it right now. This is actually it has a name in episode 9 now. I'll just show it to you guys. You guys get a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, little sneak peek. But the original person's, I guess, entities or whatever, the voice's name was Soul Collector. His name is changed. I'm calling him something different now, but that was one of the ideas for his name. But yeah, that was one of his names that I came up with. But I've changed it now, and he won't be reappearing for at least until next year. He'll be appearing again next year. But yeah, so look forward to that. He's sort of a big deal. Soul Collector, or he goes by another name now, but I'm not going to spoil that yet. But, oh, we got some crossed out parts here. Where did we get all this paper and pencil? Okay, I can definitely see why I crossed this out now. So the original response to Talkative was saying, where did we get all this paper and pencils from? And he said, we have it because we need a cool planning scene like in Reviving Bionicle. Yeah, I'm glad I crossed that out because, yeah, fourth wall breaking. I mean, I've done it before, but, oh yeah, and then he says, fourth wall breaking aside, but yeah, I'm glad I got rid of that because it would sort of mess things up because, yeah, reasons and stuff. But, yeah, there's that. And just more stuff. Looking for more scrap stuff. I started writing on paper, then gave up. I still have those scripts, though. Yep, writing on paper is definitely a challenge. But the one thing I do like about writing on paper is that when I had free time at school, I would be able to like carry this everywhere and like work on it like whenever, like if I had time after lunch or whatever. That was nice. But with doing it on my phone, I obviously can't use my phone during school, so I can't really do that so much anymore. But let me see. Is there anything like okay, those were the flashbacks that I was gonna do, and most of them ended up being one of the flashbacks that was actually gonna be in the final moments of Mazeka's life were going to be Mazeka getting a Swamp Strider for the first time, or Mazeka's original awakening when he first woke up in 2008, I think. That was one of the flashbacks were going to be, but I think I just ended up getting rid of that or just not doing it. I think because I didn't feel like it. I think that was the main reason. But yeah, and then here we have the end. It is the end of Solek and Mazeka adventures, as you can see. And then, but then there's more stuff after that, because then we've got the post-credit scene, which I wrote, which was with Black Phantom, Nilku, and Kylo Ren. And basically this whole post-credit scene was supposed to be, I guess, a bunch to the, I guess, to A Hero's Quest, which was going to be upcoming next year. Then these were some additional scenes. Oh yeah, I forgot, because in episode 10, I originally wasn't going to have all these fight scenes like Obi-Wan versus Voltix, then Evo versus Poatumata, then a bunch of the mech sets versus Grash that were in the final episode of season 2. A lot of those weren't there, but then I decided to add them in because I wanted there to be more fighting. And so, yeah, I just added a bunch of those in, and that ended up happening. But that is it, I think. So that is the entire script. The rest of these are just blank. I don't think I wrote anything. No, I didn't. So all the rest of those are just blank, and I used this thing so much, the back cardboard part of this came off. So yeah, that's how you know it's been through a lot. But that is the script for Solek and Mazeka Adventures. I'm really happy to actually show it to people, I guess. But there's that. But yeah, not sure what to do now. I think that was pretty much everything I wanted to do. Discuss the history of Universe M-55. I took apart some Lego sets and went through the script of Solek and Mazeka. How long have I been streaming for? I think about an hour, pretty much an hour. I started at 6:30, so yeah, I've been streaming for an hour now. I was hoping I'd maybe stream for maybe until like maybe 8:30 or something, but not sure if that's going to end up happening because I don't really have anything else to, I guess, discuss here. I mean, unless you guys have any questions, even though there's only like 2 people here. But I mean, if you guys have any other questions, Creepy Bio2 Soccer, Oro Master, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask them now, I guess, because I don't really have a whole lot else to do here. But yeah, I'm just gonna put Corey here. Actually, if you guys want to see Corey again in the future, let me know. Well, Corey here. I want to do more with him and some of the other minifigures, Mal, Rick, and Hakan. But yeah, there's Corey. Foreshadowing. But yeah, I think that's really all I want to do here. It's 8:30 here, if that counts. Yeah, for me it's about 7:30, so I bet it's like an hour difference, I guess. But I mean, I guess I could like organize some of these pieces right now that I have, some of those Technic pieces. I think what I'll do is I'll organize those, and I guess after that'll be the end, because I don't really have anything else that I can think of doing. I mean, actually, one more thing I can think of doing, showing you guys a little sneak peek of a mock I'm working on, I guess. But I guess maybe I'll do that after this. Wait, does that Axon have pearl light gray or flat silver for this gray pieces? Okay, Axon. So when I was trying to piece them back together, let me just get them down here. When I was trying to piece them back together, I tried to make sure I got the correct silver pieces. I forgot which one it was. I think it might have been the flat silver. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but all I know is I got the right type of silver, except for this piece. That's like, I think that one's pearl light gray or something. Pearl dark. I don't know, but I think the one he's supposed to have is flat silver. That's what most of him is, except for that one piece, which bothers me because it's darker than the rest of these silver pieces. But yeah, for the most part, he's coming along quite nicely. Almost done building him. He's missing a piece there, which I thought I had. This piece needs to be in black, and then obviously he's missing his axe. You know, what is Axon without his axe? Because yeah, he needs an axe. And I've just been trying to find axe pieces on Bricklink, and they just aren't like very frequent for some reason. So hopefully trying to find them. I think I got one on eBay and one on Bricklink, and they had different grays. Oh, yeah. Usually when I was trying to find the correct color for him, I just used. I think I went on Bricklink and just checked what color it was or something. But I guess I mean I don't know if I really want to organize these pieces on stream. I don't know. Let me just move them over here for a second. But yeah, not sure if I really want to do this. But yeah, I guess maybe I'll just show you the mock I'm working on right now. So here it is. Here's the mock I'm working on. If you can probably already tell what it's for. I'm not going to say it, but you guys probably already know what it's for. But yeah, it's still incomplete. The colors are not correct right now. I'm still trying to get the correct colored pieces for it. But yeah, once it's done, hopefully it'll look nice. But yeah. Axon without his axe is just on sad. Yep, definitely. I mean, it's part of his name. Axon. His axe makes sense to have for them for one to be without the other. But yeah, I think that's really all there is going to be to this stream. I don't really feel like organizing these pieces on stream, so think that's pretty much all there's gonna be for this stream. So yeah, I don't know, unless you guys have any more questions, I'm just gonna that waist doesn't look very flexible. It's fairly flexible. I wanted to have sort of a flexible waist or like opposable waist, but I didn't want it to be too flexible. I guess I wanted it to have some restrictions, so I didn't want it to be like all over the place, because I feared if I just made it like have a completely free range of motion, it would just be like going everywhere, going to the side all the time. I didn't want that. Because most of my mocks don't have waist articulation, and I'm happy that this one at least has some, so I didn't want to really give it a whole lot, but yeah. Anyways, again, any questions, just leave them in the chat. I guess I'll just organize a few pieces here while I wait. But hang on. Okay, so these would go over here. But yeah, so this stream I discussed, what did I discuss? The history of Universe M-55, I took apart Lego Ninjago sets, and I went over some of the scrapped ideas in the Solek and Mazeka script. So it was fun, I guess. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going to put those tread pieces, but I don't even know if I'll even use those. I'll have to maybe come up with use for them. But yeah, let's see. Okay. Well, I got to go peek at TTV for a while. See ya, my love. Okay, goodbye, creepy biotube stalker. And yeah, at this point, I think I'm just going to end the stream because I don't really have a whole lot else to discuss. But this was pretty nice, actually. So I guess one more thing. I'm debating on whether I should do weekly streams, I guess, because I feel like live streams are a good way to discuss with you guys about, I guess, topics. Maybe one stream I could talk about, I don't know, maybe movies or something, or talk about the community, or I don't know, or upcoming Lego sets, all that type of stuff. I feel like live streams are the best way to do that with you guys. So yeah, let me know if you're watching this live, let me know. And if you're watching this after, also let me know in the comments if you would like to see me do weekly live streams. It's definitely something. Yeah, I want to know if you guys would like that as well. But I think that's really all I wanted to cover. So yeah, that's really all there is going to be for this stream. So yeah, okay, I'm done. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all I have to discuss in this discussion/deconstructing sets live stream. Okay, I'm pretty much just ranting at this point. So I guess other things. Okay, I'm literally trying to find other things to discuss before I leave. But the Heroes Quest casting call, I'm hoping to get that out by next week, maybe. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe I'll work on the video for that, maybe Memorial Day or something, or Labor Day. I forgot again. But yeah, hopefully that'll be coming out decently soon. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thanks to those of you who tuned in, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave. So thank you guys for tuning in, and goodbye. Wait, how do I end it? Okay, goodbye.